justice, the Lady of righteousness, the Lady of justice, she watches on. The Lady of justice, the Lady of righteousness, the Lady of justice, she watches on. The Lady of justice, the Lady of righteousness, the Lady of justice, she watches on.
Miss Teresa Garnet, do you understand the charges against you?
Yes. I struck Mr. Churchill, the First Minister of Great Britain, across the face with a dog whip.
Do you think female violence has any position whatsoever in a civilized society?
Yes. It's 1909, Your Honour, and we the women have been prettily petitioning since 1832.
I shall not enter into debate about the suffrage cause with you, madam. A female hooligan who is deserving of nothing but a universal disgust.
Oh, I'd be careful, Your Honour. For it has been reported of late that men who will not listen to the women who they are under oath to serve are likely to be whipped.
Get her out of my court.
Thank you, Your Honour.
The Lady of justice, the Lady of righteousness, the Lady of justice, she watches on. The Lady of justice, the Lady of righteousness.
You are charged with disturbing the peace. Do you have anything to say for yourself?
I don't think I understand what that means. I was just playing football with my friend.
You were seen and heard to be trespassing on and damaging public property while shouting in a lewd manner.
I was just playing, sir. I thought it'd be okay to play in the park.
What you are doing is an offence, and we will not tolerate idle, disorderly behaviour. A young boy like yourself should be employing your time in a more productive manner.
I'm sorry, sir.
The Lady of justice, the Lady of righteousness, the Lady of justice, she watches on.
Rose Groves, you stand here today as you are accused of dishonestly appropriating property belonging to another.
Who, me? Are you sure, Your Worship? Might it have been another Rose?
Miss Rose, what a ridiculous remark. Must you think this courtroom to be one of a circus? How could you possibly account for the numerous witnesses that can attest to your crimes?
Well, you see, Your Worship, people tend to be mistaken. If I was to take off this hat and give it to you, I would no longer become Rose Groves. In fact, Your Worship, you would become Rose Groves.
Miss Groves, it is truly a wonder how your former lady matron would have seen such hope or promise in the young lady who stands before the court today. How could you possibly attest for the numerous accounts the witnesses have made towards your crimes? Today you have come to this courtroom as a provocateur.
Yes, I have, and I am.
Miss Groves, you are found guilty on all counts of theft, and hopefully this conviction will help you find your rightful place within society.
Might I add, Your Worship, what a lovely cravat you wear.
Out.
The Lady of justice, the Lady of righteousness, the Lady of justice, she watches on. The Lady of justice, the Lady of righteousness, the Lady.
The defendant stands accused of drunken disorderly behaviour and female impersonation. Mr. Birchall, Have you anything in the way of defense?
I didn't impersonate anyone. It was just a bit of fun.
What possesses you to commit such an act? As a soldier of the Royal Artillery, you must know it to be a gross perversion.
I think I look rather good, actually. My sister said I had the legs for it. Really, I don't see all this fuss over a bit of fabric. I mean, suppose it had been a doublet and hose. Or a tunic.
But it is not, is it? It is a dress made for a woman. And unless I am very sorely mistaken, you are not a woman.
So I'm to blame for the offence of others.
You are to blame for being offensive. A foolish freak with no regard for public order.
My sister is not offended. My friends are not offended. Maybe people wouldn't mind so much if not for the law telling them to mind.
This is not a matter of questioning the law. It is a matter of upholding it.
The Lady of Justice, the Lady of Righteousness, the Lady of Justice, she washes on. The Lady of Justice, the Lady of Righteousness.
You've been brought here in breach of the Vaccination Act. Have you subsequently vaccinated your child?
I have not.
But this is for the public good.
Do the public get to choose how I raise my child? Or do I, as an individual, get to make that choice? I feel there isn't enough evidence of the side effects. I simply can't put my daughter at risk.
Do you see yourself as being above the law?
Of course not. I respect the law, but in this case, it is wrong.
I have no choice but to fine you, Thomas.
Good.
The Lady of Justice, the Lady of Righteousness, the Lady of Justice, she washes on. The Lady.
Jane Williams, you are here to face charges of absconding from Red Lodge Reformatory and stealing a number of items of clothing, including your teacher's blue coat. How would you like to plea?
Guilty.
It's my understanding that you chose to hand yourself in. Why did you do this?
Wanted to get home.
I know. Jane Williams, I sentence you to 1 month imprisonment and a 2-month extension on your previous Red Lodge Reformatory sentence.
Thanks.
The Lady of Justice, the Lady of Righteousness, the Lady of Justice, she washes on. The Lady of Justice, the Lady of Righteousness, the